Hi, folks. Thank you for visiting my channel. Today, I will show you AMEYOKO, Ueno as a short trip, because I just wanted to fool the nasty fruit shop of which a clerk cheated over the change. They say that AMEYOKO began as people gathered to open street booths here upon the World War II, that is, the time was such a poor era that it was difficult for most people to get jobs in companies except selling something at the open booths. AMEYOKO gathers more than 50,000 people a day at the end of December to prepare the feast for the new year. However, in the light of my view that I have watched since I was a kid, AMEYOKO have changed and are less charmed to prepare for the new year, because discount shops have been opened here and there nowadays and foreigners came to open their own shops to sell their own menus and goods. Actually, AMEYOKO looks to be a sightseeing spot for countrymen and foreign travelers. Even if I come here, I can't find something I want to get. Going down a little bit, we will see the fruit shop in which the cheater waits for foreign travelers who are not used to Japanese coins. Even if you hand a coin of 100 yen, he exchange it into 1 yen coin, saying that this is not a 100 coin but only a yen coin, claiming you change it into 100 yen. Saying in advance, the fruit shop was closed this time. I got to be not able to cheat him back. Look forward to next time, please. This street is the other branch which runs with the other one divided from a street in front of you. The fruit shop lies on the right a little bit ahead from the divided point. You can see the shops of shish kebab by Arabians around Akihabara and Ueno, and there are Thai restaurants, whereas there are fewer Korean restaurants, but those are more gathered in Shinjuku, especially in Okubo. That is to say, where you can see a certain foreign cuisine depends on where compatriots are apt to prefer and gather in, though I don't know why Arabians prefer the place around here. Looking back on more than 30 years ago, when there hadn't been the smartphone, and when people used telephone boxes to call with the telephone card, there were a lot of Iranians selling forgery telephone cards. Nowadays some of them sell drugs. Of course, not all Iranians sell banned articles, some of them sell the shish kebab and so on according to Japanese law. My fooling back to the fraud is kept until next time. Anyway, it would be my pleasure if you could feel atmosphere in AMEYOKO, Ueno. Though I said that there is nothing I want to get, but, if you want rare food stuff from abroad or something common people don't want, you could find them here. When I was a kid, I came here to find a Walther P38 which was of course not real one but imitation. The Walther P38 is a gun which is used habitually by Rapin III, who is an animation character I loved when I was a kid. And my Laotian wife comes here to get rare foodstuffs to cook Lao food. By the way, subscribe please. I want 1,000 subscribers as fast as possible to live abroad with only benefit from YouTube and my blog site, and I want to present information about retirement life abroad as I actually made videos in Savannakhet, Laos. A building on the front left is appearing, which is a branch of Yodobashi cameras selling gadgets and so on with reasonable prices. I introduced the branch of the company in Shinjuku in a previous clip. As I explained, this branch is a big building, contrary to the Shinjuku branch which consists of a lot of small buildings gathered in an area west from the JR station of Shinjuku. A little bit later, you can see the front of the Yodobashi camera in which there are a lot of toy vending machines, which sell the toys you can't get at any shops, from which you could get rare items. However, there are a lot of crap toys, then you should choose carefully. The end of the street is appearing in front of you, and there is the JR station of Ueno. I will turn to the left to see an object which is an advertisement for a Japanese noodle shop. Turning to the left at the end of the street leads to Asakusa, which may be a famous place for foreign travelers as the area there is the temple called Sensoji. And Sanya is located near Asakusa, which is the place for laborers who lost their jobs. Not only they gather in Sanya to seek jobs but also guest houses gather for them. The common price of the guest houses is 2,200 yen a night, which is really reasonable compared to the rate of capsule hotels which is about 4,000 yen despite the fact that you have to sleep on a tiny capsule in the literature.